Friday's always camp day for us. So we're back up here. We got to get the other ghillie blind erect. That's the goal for today, and we've picked the perfect day for it. Winds out of the southwest, 20 to 30 mile an hour. Perfect day to put up a blind, try and put the old ghillie suit on it while it's in the air. Should be entertaining at least, but couldn't get it up last time. Sounds like a personal problem. We couldn't get it up last time because the plot that we want to bring it back to, we were having trouble with some terrain and the tractor and carrying the stand back there. We were getting a little wild with the tractor. The back tires were tipping a little bit, so we shut her down. We actually may leave the stand right where we left it, or we may put the blind up right where we left the stand on Tuesday. It's a beautiful day other than the wind blowing like crazy.
18 knots.
18 knots out of the due southwest.
Put your sail up.
We should, today should be fun. It's a nice day, the last nice day probably of the summer. It's going to go from like 82 today, high of 82 today, to a low, or a high of like 59 degrees tomorrow. Wish that this was happening like a week later, opening day next week. But maybe we'll get another wave of cold coming in. For right now, let's go have some fun.
He says, screw the 20 yards that we needed, I'm taking the 150 and I'll be going home.
Well, we figured out a spot for the old redneck. We're gonna place it right here. We're gonna brush hog a little path through this witch hazel. It'll be easy access in and out, slipping right up to basically where we were gonna put it before. And the most important part is that we shoot the whole plot with a rifle. So we actually might brush hog a couple paths right in this little witch hazel here, just to kind of channel the deer in closer for bow season. But for rifle season, this is going to be a heck of a spot. Alright folks, well, we got this bad boy erect. We got to go back and get a shovel so that we can level it out. And we're actually going to throw the brush hog on the tractor, brush hog a little path in here. We're going to do a little banana curl right down to that opening so we can slip in and out of there pretty easily. And we're going to get some burlap wrap for the whole redneck. We're going to make sure that we wrap the whole stand of it so that when we go down the ladder, nothing can see us. And we should be good to go. Access, in and out, gotta have it. We are officially in. We got this thing staked into the ground. We got the ghillie suit on it. We got the floor in. A couple minor tweaks and changes and we're ready to go. Dino is brush hogging under some apple trees. I'm gonna make a couple more paths in here, but this is gonna be an absolutely amazing spot. It's gonna be an amazing observation spot, and then once the rifle season comes around, it's just going to be an amazing spot in general, because you're going to be able to shoot this whole plot in front of me. I mean, probably a solid 150 yard shot all the way to the other end of the woods down there, and the deer are in here like crazy. So this is gonna be more of a late season spot. It'll be good for early season observation, like I said, but mainly got this thing up and geared up for rifle season. We brush hogged the path literally right to this thing, sneaking in the back door, giving them the old Dino special. I mean, it's really pretty perfect access in and out of here. We should be able to get in and out of here relatively undetected, and I'm excited. Can't believe it's up. You dream about these spots, you envision these spots happening, and it just it takes a lot of work, honestly, to get these things up and going. But and the gusts of wind are coming. They said it would. I'm gonna button this thing up and get up on out of here. Go back to Camp Cutler. Have a Sankey.